and a small town terrorized by a river monster.
He was scared. He thought, what is this? I've never seen this before.
These are the mysteries at the museum.
San Diego. Some of the best views of this Californian metropolis can be seen from the 2-mile-long Coronado Bridge. When it opened in 1969, the first person to drive over this engineering marvel was then Governor Ronald Reagan. And just north of this impressive structure is one of the city's most illustrious institutions, the San Diego Natural History Museum. The collection includes a ground sloth that lived 1 million years ago, the bones of a saber-toothed cat, and an American mastodon. But among these extraordinary beasts that once roamed the earth is a creature from the sea.
The artifact weighs about 5 pounds and has rows of these long, thick teeth. It looks slightly intimidating, like it's designed to attack.
This skull recalls a frightening monster that terrorized a tiny community.
This is the story of a small town, a scientist, and a mythical beast that lurked in the darkness.
It's June 1971 in the small town of Newport, Arkansas. A fisherman named Cloyce Warren is out on his boat on the White River when he spots something unusual in the murky depths. Swimming beneath the water is what appears to be a massive creature. The beast is more than 20 feet long, has strange grayish skin, and appears to have a horn on its head.
He was scared. He thought, what is this? I've never seen this before.
Warren grabs his camera and takes a picture of the Leviathan before it disappears. Later, he shows the image to his friends in town.
The photo was blurry, but people could still tell it was not something that should be in that river. People were shocked.
Warren concludes that he's had a brush with a legendary beast that's been seen in the region many times before, the White River Monster. The strange creature is said to have a large horn on its head and is known to make a terrifying sound.
People had heard this creature. It had this low, billowing roar. It gave them chills.
As word of Warren's sighting spreads, many residents go hunting for the monster, hoping to capture it dead or alive. One group even requests a permit to use dynamite to blast the beast out of the river. But Whitey, as it's come to be known, evades capture. Over the next 2 years, the search takes on such a frenzy that even the state government gets involved. In 1973, Arkansas legislators passed the White River Monster Refuge Act. The law makes it illegal to kill, harass, or harm the massive animal in its designated sanctuary area. But the government involvement only fans the flames of speculation and fear.
Even people who were skeptical now had reason to believe there was some validity to this because the local government had passed a law.
So what's the truth behind the White River Monster?
It's 1973 in Arkansas. A strange beast has been spotted in the White River. The massive creature is gray in color, sports a menacing horn, and has a terrifying roar. So what is this mysterious monster?
As the latest reports of the White River Monster swirl around the country, they eventually reach a biologist at the University of Chicago. His name is Roy P. Mackal.
He was an accomplished biologist, but he was also a leading mind of cryptozoology, which is the study of unsubstantiated animals.
Mackle makes it his mission to identify the monster once and for all. He first considers the possibility that it is not a living creature, but an inanimate object like a sunken boat or a boulder. But he immediately rules the idea out.
Many of the people that told of seeing this creature said that it was darting back and forth. Well, if it's a huge boulder, it's not going to dart back and forth.
Some locals believe the monster is an unusually large snapping turtle, but Mackle doubts this could be the case.
He knew snapping turtles do not grow to the size of a car.
Based on decades' worth of eyewitness accounts, Mackle compiles a comprehensive description of the White River monster. It's then that he comes to a stunning realization. The beast is not a previously unknown species or a mythical monster, but a northern elephant seal. As proof, Mackle points to the creature's size and color.
The northern elephant seal could grow as long as 15 feet and weigh up to 5,000 pounds. And the coloring is gray.
These marine creatures have been spotted in the Gulf of Mexico and are known to migrate up to 13,000 miles. Mackle suspects one or more of them mistakenly swam up the Mississippi River and into a tributary, the White River.
It made perfect sense that no one would recognize this thing because a northern elephant seal is not native to this area.
Male northern elephant seals get their name from a large proboscis, which resembles an elephant's trunk. This physical characteristic might account for the horn that some say they saw on the beast's head. Finally, these creatures are known to exhibit a particularly noisy trait. To attract a mate, male elephant seals make a deep, bellowing roar.
Mackle was thrilled he had cracked the case. He knew what this thing was.
Today, this northern elephant seal skull is on display at the San Diego Natural History Museum in California. It tells the surprising story of one man's search for answers and the murky truth behind a legendary creature of the deep.